So in last video we have seen how to create group and how to make a user member to a particular group and how we can verify that the email which is sent to the particular group received by that member of that group. So as we have covered all about group section, now I'm going to move on next topic, which is organizational units. So as you can see in the symbol itself, that what organizational units is. So this is basically made by the two words, which is one is organizational, which is a separate sense of separate, and second one is units. If you divide into the two parts, so as you can understand, is a in a organization, in a single, there could be multiple units which were divided in the sections. Unit means, for example, you want to create a different groups section. For that, every section can have a different kind of work, processing, policies, events, and many more. So here you can see, in this sense, we can understand that in organizational unit there will be a parent directory. The all policies, everything which is applied on the parent directory will always applicable for the child directory, which called units. So in this situation, suppose you have a requirement for few users who to whom you don't need to give access for YouTube. Then how can you apply these policies to those users? For this, you will have to create a organizational units first by the name of that policy, or which you can recognize in better way. Then add those members, those users in that particular units. After that, you can apply that policy which you don't want to give access for YouTube or other like Google Drive, any of the application, any of the service. Then you can undo this activity. So here you have seen that if you are going to apply policies on that particular OU, it means that policy will only be applicable for that OU. So the output is other users which is not a part of that particular OU will not affect for that particular policy. This it means the OU units, OU will help us to applying require to complete our requirement, which is for separate users groups and other system also. So we will see how to create a child OU and how to make member the particular OU. So let's click on this. So I hope you have understood about the organizational units. For more information, I will share this link with you, so you can go ahead. So here Google says that, so this is the direct parent OU, in which you can see the symbol for Gmail, Google Meet, and Google Drive. So this is the for child OU. So here you can see. So in this structure, you can see the Google Drive access given to this particular OU. So how it is going to happen? So you can read this given detail, uh, so you can understand in very good way. So this is very nice document. Here you can find more information about it. So here it is a there is an example given by the Google. You can see Gmail, Google Meet, and Google Drive work for users in the top level organizational units. Here you can see users in the child organization unit inherits Gmail and Drive, but them Meet is off. Here you can see recommendation: create a separate organizational unit for users and devices. That way you can tailor setting for manage devices and manage users as needed. As I told you, as per your requirement, create a OU and apply your policies permission on that particular OU. So this is all about that. Here you can read the questions, question answer related to these organizational policies. So let's jump to the portal. Here I will create a OU. Click on the organizational units. Here you can see I have created a parent OU, which is the name of OU is learning. So under this I'll create a child OU. So I'm going to give the name that particular OU. This is for the student. Parent OU कौन सा है? Learning. So now I am going to create on. Click on create. So once I refresh it, it will show you under the learning. So this is the second OU. So let's move on to the user section. There I will add few users. So in this OU, so for example, I'm going to take this user to make a part of that particular organizational unit. So how I can do this? Go to the user property, and here you can see the option in the left side, change organizational unit. So click on that. By default, here you can see the available OUs. So here I wanted to make member for this Java unit. So click on that, continue. So review all this system, what it is saying. Are you sure you want to move one user to Java? It means the setting which is apply on that Java OU will applicable for this user also. So this is going to take 24 hours to take effect. Here you can click on change. Now you can see test2 organization unit has been changed to Java. So how can I verify it? So it will show you here organizational unit learning Java. Here you can see, if I click once again, there is no other setting available. So let's come back and click on more. I wanted to show you the setting actually where it is. Is there any other setting apart from this? So I can't see. So here you can see this user is a part of this OU. So I have done this activity for particular user. So if you need to manage your mobile devices or other devices, you can also create a OU for those devices. Then you can make policies and apply those policy particular OU, or you can add number of devices in that section. After that, it will not affect your other policies, other user, other groups. This is the better way and good way to manage your policies, your things, your devices, users, by creating organizational unit. If you have any question, you can comment. Thank you.